Hello and welcome to episode number 5, which is also the final episode. It's my last week of prep. How did we get here? I don't know. I'm terrified. I feel like these weeks have gone so crazy quick. I feel like these weeks have gone so quick, like ridiculously quick, and I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, so this time, what is the time now? Yeah, this time in a week, we'll actually be driving to the airport, driving to Stansted to catch our flight to Poland, which is kind of crazy. I will have done my last taper session and I'll be on the way to the airport. Don't know how I feel about that. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. It's not next week yet anyway. This morning we have got squats. We have got an RP 8.5 squat single, which I have been nervous about since last Monday. I'm quite nervous. But I'm nervous but I'm not nervous at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm nervous but I'm chill. And I'm like, just keep reminding myself that I can do it and I know what I need to do, and that doing my warm-ups will make me feel more confident. I just need to like drill in some technique issues in my warm-ups to make sure that those are drilled in by the time I get to the top set. But I'm going for a 122.5 single, which I've done before. I did it in my last prep for my peak week, so I know I can do it. It's gonna be work. It is gonna be hard, but that's okay. We're expecting it. We're expecting it to be hard. Just need to make sure my knees stay where they need to stay. I've got a new pair of leggings on though. I don't know if this will be a good view. I've got a new pair of leggings. I actually don't have my glasses on, so I can't see if I'm in frame. But there are some new Honor Actives. They're called True Blue. They're very cute. So I'm hoping the vibe of a new outfit makes me feel good. Kind of annoyed I don't have the matching colour sports bra because I feel like black and blue don't actually go together sometimes. But it is what it is. We can't be perfect all the time. So yeah, I've got my squat single, and then I've got tempo bench, a little bit of regular bench, leg press, and dumbbell press. My accessories are being tapered off now. So my leg press is literally RP6. I think my dumbbell press is RP6 too. I got my warm-ups. I feel like I'm procrastinating going to the gym right now as well because I'm actually quite nervous, but it should be fine. I'm very happy it's not a bank holiday today. I feel like it being a bank holiday last Monday and being at the gym at like 8 in the morning, getting up at 6, being in the gym at 8 in the morning, and the gym was so fucking busy. I feel like that definitely had an effect on my squats. So very happy because it's 10 to 9, so I'll get to the gym at like 9 o'clock, which will be quite nice. Yeah, I just need to get my butt to the gym, just need to do this squat session, and then a little bit of time after training to kind of chill. So I might have like a little yap about how I'm actually feeling towards prep at the moment, because it's very mixed emotions right now, which is always the way with comps. But anyway, I see you at the gym. Wish me luck. We are gonna have a good squat session today. It's gonna be great. Yeah, I'll see you at the gym. Guys, I did it. I didn't film my squats on my camera because I just needed to be in the zone, and I didn't want to faff around getting my camera out, setting it up. There was like someone kind of where I would have put my camera anyway, but I filmed it on my phone, so I'll like pop that in here somewhere around here. I'm happy. It didn't move. So my last prep, my peak week single was also 122.5, and it moved a bit better. But squats, like last prep, were fucking flying. Like, they came out of nowhere. And I spoke to my coach, and he kind of said, you know, to turn around, I had 10 weeks between comps, so to turn it around and get back up to my top end for squats is an accomplishment, and I'm happy with it. Squats are peaked. Squats are done. It's scary. but kind of exciting. I'm very happy after that session. My confidence wasn't great going into it. I was like terrified I was going to fail it. But I did it. So I'm happy. We also literally just got an email while I was stretching that we got accepted into the flat that we want to move into. So that is like such a big stress off my chest. Even though, so our tenancy here ends in July, like mid-July, and our tenancy in the new flat is going to start mid-June, literally when we get back from Poland. So there is going to be like a month crossover, but at least that then gives us a month to like move the furniture over and make sure this place is like clean and ready to go, and we can just move and get moved in, which is exciting. The new flat's closer to my mum's, which I'm happy about. It would be a bit of a longer commute like to work and to the gym, which is kind of annoying because like I'm very lucky that I literally live around the corner from the gym, so it takes me like 5 minutes to get there, but it would probably take me more like 20 minutes, which isn't that bad. I'll just need to like be a bit better with my time organisation, which is something I'm actually not very good at, so it'll be a good test. But yes, it's a good day. It's a good day. I also filmed my some working sets, so I did 102.5 kilo working sets, which I'm really happy with. To have that number be working set number is kind of crazy. And like I was thinking about it, even though my squat single in this peak hasn't necessarily gone up much higher. Let me check. Yeah, so last prep, literally it's like exactly the same. I had a single and then 3x3 at 6 to 6.5, which is exactly what I had today. And last prep my working sets were 95 kilos at a 6, and today they were 102 at a 6.5. So even though the squat single is not higher, the baseline of my working set work is so much higher, which is amazing, and I'm happy with that. I did also film my bench, so I'll put that in now. Okay, so for bench, I had a tempo single at RP6, so I went for 52.5, which is the same that I did last week, but it moved pretty beautifully for a 6, even if I do say so myself. I would say, watching this video back, it might be slightly sub 6, but I think if I went any higher, it would have been a bit of an overshoot. Very nice. And then I had a double at a 6.5, just regular pause bench, so I went for 55, which is now very comfy for me, which I'm quite happy with. I think this is a 6.5. It could have been slightly sub at a 6. And then after bench, I literally just had RP6 leg press, which I did 200 kilos, and then some RP6 dumbbell bench, which I did the 15s for 2 sets of 10. And then I did a good stretch. I did 5 minutes on the Stairmaster as well, 6 minutes. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's enough to get my heart rate up. And I'm going to try and do a bit more movement this week. Only minor. Because I was 67.1 this morning, which is fine. It's not over. I'm in the weight category. So yeah, I'm about to have some lunch. I'm going to have some chicken and rice with some veg. And then, what's the time? It's 12:30. I've got a few hours until I've got work at 3. So where we're like, now we need to move, I'm like, shit, we haven't packed anything. So I kind of need to start doing that. I've got like boxes upstairs that we never unpacked from when we moved in. So I need to sort through some of that stuff, because in my head I'm like, if I haven't touched that stuff in a year, I probably don't need it. I need to be a big girl and throw some stuff away. So I'm a bit of a hoarder. I do like having stuff. I like having belongings. Like, I'd say maybe 70% of everything we own is mine. Like, when I met James, he didn't have anything. Like, he was just happy with his clothes and like a Pepsi bottle. You know, he was very minimalistic, and then he met me and I have so much stuff. I've still got stuff at my mum's house as well, in my bedroom at my mum's. So like, I have a lot of stuff, but I do need it all, some of it. But yeah, I'm gonna eat now and then just start sorting through some stuff. But I'm in such a good mood now. This is a good day. Very happy with the squats. I can't believe squats are done. I'm terrified. I'll see you later. I probably won't check in again today actually, because I got work till 10, so I'm gonna be getting home quite late. When I was like earlier talking about like how I'm feeling towards prep and stuff, like I find that I'm fine until I get like a week out, and then I start feeling everything, like having the thoughts of being like, oh my god, like it would be so much easier if I just wasn't doing this comp, because I wouldn't have all this anxiety and all this stress. But then it's also like reminding myself that you don't make any progress staying in your comfort zone, and like this scares the shit out of me, like thinking about actually doing Euros, actually like doing the warm-up room like with people that speak different languages, not knowing like my flights might be a bit later than normal, like it's going to be quite a long day, you know, not knowing how travel is going to affect everything, not knowing if people are going to be nice. I'm sure they will be nice, like I've never been to a comp and people haven't been nice. Like my flight timings, there being 20 people in my flight, so I could be waiting like more than 20 minutes between attempts, just like little things that are like really stressing me out about the day. But I know I'm going to be so much better off for it, like if I just do it, because like if I compete internationally, if I do this international comp and it's chaotic, next time I do a regional, it's going to be amazing, it's going to breeze. Next time I do a qualifier, whatever. But it's just reminding myself that I push myself out of my comfort zone for a reason, and that is to grow as an athlete and as a person, like not just as an athlete. Like I'm not a confident person. Anyone who knows me will know that I'm quite shy. I used to be so much worse. Like growing up, I was a very shy kid, and being like in powerlifting and pushing myself to do these kind of competitions, it obviously doesn't just grow you as an athlete, like just as a person overall, I'm so much more confident. And it's just reminding myself that like that's why I do these things, and because I love it, and I know that I'll enjoy it once the day is going. But yeah, it's just reminding myself of all those facts, and that I will be fine, I can do it, I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, it's just keeping the anxiety under control, but we will do it. So I'll see you probably tomorrow morning now. Yeah. Good morning. It is Tuesday. Do you know what's kind of crazy? This time next week, we will be getting weighed in. That's kind of fun. Not. Terrifying. Scary. We'll be at the venue. What's the time? Yeah, it's 9:15 now. In Poland, they're obviously an hour ahead of us. Are they an hour behind? Yeah, they're an hour ahead. And weigh-ins from 8 until 10. And I think we're planning on getting there a bit early anyway. So this time next week we will be getting weighed in. Fun. Just getting ready to go to the gym now. Like I've got a close grip triple. I think it's literally at the same RPE as last week. I think that's actually stressing me out more is my deadlift warm-ups. I need to send them to my coach because I'm not used to being this strong. So now working out my warm-up sets for higher numbers is confusing me. It's like there's worse problems to have in the world, but I'm struggling. Yeah, I've got a close grip triple out of 6, so I think I'm gonna go 50 again because that just felt good, felt on the money last week, 2 weeks in a row now, and there's no point trying to push it up this close to comp anyway. My lat pull downs are still quite a high RPE at an 8. My dumbbell press has come down to an RPE 6, so that's tapered down a bit. And then I've got rows, 2 different types of rows, and they're now an RPE 7 instead of an 8 and a 9. So they're slightly slightly tapered down. I really haven't bothered today. I don't know why. I'm very tired. I think like where we found out about our moving date and stuff, my brain just wants to like do everything now. I'm probably gonna hyper focus on packing today and then not do any for the next 2 weeks. I'm excited to deadlift tomorrow. I can't wait to deadlift. Love deadlift. But yeah, we're gonna go train. and then go food shopping because I have no food. Yeah, we're gonna go food shopping and then do some packing. So not an exciting day, we're not doing too much, but I'll see you at the gym. Okay, so we're back for another day of benching. So this is my close grip top triple. I went for 50, like I said, because the aim was an RPE 6, but the DBD chat and James both said that this is probably a 5.5, but there's no point pushing it up for 0.5 of an RPE, and it felt a bit wobbly, but I think it moved okay. It does look quite easy actually watching it now. Solid set. And then I had 2x4 at an RPE 6 working sets, so I did 47.5, and I've got these at a 6. I think they move quite nice. Sorry about the angle, it's not great, is it? But someone was on the other bench, many apologies. We are home from the gym and we went to Sainsbury's and did quite a big Sainsbury's shop, a bit too expensive for my liking. And now we're having some food. How much steam? Rice, peas, barbecue chicken. Gonna have quite a boring day today. We're gonna eat, and then we're gonna start packing some stuff up. That's pretty much the day. So I'll probably check in with you at dinner. So I'll see you later. It's now the evening. We've eaten our lunch. We did a bit of packing, which is actually proving harder for me than anticipated. I don't like packing. It's overwhelming me. Not having fun. And now we're sitting down to have dinner. Pre-deadlift pasta with the chicken sausages, pasta, a little bit of cheese. And we are watching From, which is really good. I'm really enjoying it actually. So many questions, so many things left unanswered, but it's great cinema, so I recommend it. And I'll see you in the morning. Got a fucking big deadlift session tomorrow, which I'm buzzing for. So I'll see you then. Good morning. It is Wednesday, which means it is deadlift day. The washing machine is making a funny noise. I apologise, I'm not being abducted by aliens. It's just a washing machine. I'm feeling good for today's deadlifts. I've got an RP8 single. We're doing 140. You heard it here first. I'm feeling confident. Last week I did 137.5, so I know I've got 140. It's a very loud washing machine. It's gonna stop being really loud now. What if I put my little fluffy thing on? Don't know. Feeling confident. Got my warm-ups, I checked them with coach, got him to rewrite them for me. I'm not used to being strong enough to lift 140, so working up my warm-ups, I'm like a bit lost. But yeah, I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this session literally since last week's deadlift session, and it feels so good to be excited for deadlifts and not dread them every single week, which I used to. Now I just get nervous for squats and bench. But at least I like deadlifts. Yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling and I'm literally just gonna get my butt to the gym and we're gonna deadlift. Okay, it is deadlift time. This was honestly such a good session. First of all, how sexy does the 320s on the bar look? Like, are you crazy? So this was the RPE aim of an 8, and I think she was pretty bang on. She moved so nice. It was work, but like it was comfy work, and I was very happy with that. And then for my working sets, I had 3x3 at an RP5. So these are just regular deadlifts. And I went for 110. I probably could have gone a little bit higher, but as it was a 5, I didn't really want to push it up and risking any like lower back irritation or anything. So I'm happy with how these moved. And then I also did some RDLs. These are obviously sped up for dramatic effect. But I had 2x6 at a 6, so I went with 80. They're probably slightly sub 6, but again, I didn't see the point in pushing them too much. Guys. That was such a good session. Such a good session. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with how deadlifts moved. I can't believe, like, I loaded the bar. I see 3 20 kilo plates on the bar. I'm thinking, I'm strong enough to pick that up. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Literally over the moon. Matched comp PB. And it moves so nice. I'm just very happy. I'm very excited for next week now. I'm so glad that like peak session is done. Just one more peak session. I've got secondary squats and bench tomorrow. and then one more like heavy session on Friday. Then we're done, then we're ready for the platform. It's literally, what's the time now? 9:34, so that means it's 10:30 in Poland, which means this time next week I'm probably going to be competing. Sorry, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm so excited. So excited for it to be done. So excited to do it, so excited for it to be done. Yeah. I've got work now, I'm working 10 till 4. I've only got one PT client today at 10. And then the rest of the shift to kind of do admin work, do social media stuff, and do some studying and clean the gym. And then come home at 4. Maybe do some more packing later. Maybe read my book. We'll see how we're feeling. But for lunch I've got the second half of chicken and sausage pasta. I'm going to have a protein bar in a second as well, and I'm going to take some fruit with me as well. I feel like my nutrition at the moment's been really good. My body weight this morning was 66.4, which is almost perfect. Just need to keep it there. But yeah, I'll see you later. Good evening. Work is done. Been at home for a little bit, read some of my book. Just chilled for a little bit, and now we've got dinner. So we've literally got the standard chicken, peas and rice. Need to do mobility before bed to make sure I didn't get any lower back irritation, but I'm actually feeling pretty good after my deadlift session today, which is really the best I've felt after a deadlift session in a while, so I'm quite happy about that. Tomorrow's literally just secondary squats and really light bench before primary bench on Friday. So not much to report actually right now. It's kind of boring. But I'll probably see ya in the morning. Good morning. It's Thursday. It's pissing it down. The weather's horrible today. I thought it was supposed to brighten up, but it's raining and it's making me sad. I'm training in my singlet today, which feels a bit weird because the people at the gym that I work at I don't think they know what powerlifting really is. So I'm definitely gonna get some funny looks, but I'm doing squats and bench today, so it just makes sense to wear it today because deadlifting in a singlet literally doesn't feel any different, but squatting and benching in the t-shirt and singlet and stuff does. So what have I got today? Got an RP6 paused squat, 3x3 out of 5, 2x5 paused bench out of 5, and then my leg press RP5, that pull down's RP6, and cable over RP7. So nothing crazy at all. And then I'm working 11 till 5. I've got one PT session at 2 today with like a new person, and then come home at 5. That's pretty much the day. It's getting a bit close now. Can't believe we fly on Monday. Literally got tomorrow last training, like peak training session. I'm working Saturday and Sunday. I need to pack, and then need to be up at dick o'clock on Monday to train. And then we're flying. There's so many people on our flight as well. We have like a Facebook group of all the British athletes, and there's like at least 16 of us on the same flight on Monday. So there's going to be a lot of belts, a lot of shoes, a lot of lifting gear in the carry-on. So that'll be interesting. But I'm going to get to the gym now. I don't want to go outside because it's raining. I didn't understand how it's supposed to be fucking June and it's raining. Like, it's not even like raining, it's like, this is autumnal weather. It's not supposed to clear up until we get back, which is fine. It's supposed to be, the weather's supposed to be quite nice in Poland. The nicest day is Saturday, it's going to be 27 degrees. Next Wednesday, it's supposed to rain when I'm competing, which doesn't bother me because I'll be inside. Thursday, Friday look quite nice, and then Saturday's 27, a bit nicer than here, but I need to get my butt to the gym, and I'll see you later. Hello, I'm home from work, home from training. I actually had quite a good session this morning, even though it was secondary squats. So last week I did 105 for a paused single at RP 6.5, and today I had an aim of a 6, so I was like, I'm estimating between 95 and 100. 95, easy. Did 100, and I think it was like a 5. But I think if I went, so I was like, surely 105 would have been a 6. It would have been over. but I'm happy with it. It moved well. Felt good to be training my singlet. And then did some pause bench. Had 2 sets of 5 at 46.5, which moved quite nice as well. And then I had leg press, which I just did 170 because it was like RP5. And then lat pull downs and some cable rows and some stretching. And then had work. So worked 11 till 5, did some content, had a PT session at 2. That's pretty much my day. Feels a bit surreal that we're 6 days out. I'm feeling a bit not nervous, which I wasn't expecting. I'm actually feeling quite chilled, which if anybody knows me is not in my nature. I don't know how I'm chilled. I don't know, I'm just excited to do it. I've got one more heavy session tomorrow. I've got RP 8 to 8.5 bench, so we'll see what we do tomorrow, and then that'll be all the heavy sessions done. And I'm feeling good. This might not last very long, but I'm feeling good. It's been a good week of training so far, so let's hope we just end good and strong. And then rest over the weekend, start packing. I'm going to get the suitcase from my mum's tomorrow so that we can start actually packing for Poland. But all positive vibes, moving in the right direction. And then 6 days. 6 days. I think it does help that I'm the first to compete, because then I'm excited to watch Rachel and Alice compete after me. I'm really excited for that. And then I'm really excited to watch my coach compete on the Friday. And then I'm excited to watch James compete on the Saturday. It's just nice that I get to like be excited for my bit, but then I'm excited for everyone else after me as well, and I can watch everyone, support everyone, be there for everyone. I'm just looking forward to that. So I'm gonna chill for a bit now, might read for a little bit. Should probably do a bit more packing to move. Yeah, I'll check in with you for dinner. So I've been a bit naughty. Not that naughty, mine's not that naughty. We did get takeaway, but I weighed myself and I was 66.75 after having a full day's eating and drinking water and stuff. So I decided it was fine. So it looks like an absolute mess right now, but I've got a poke bowl. It doesn't look like a poke bowl, but in my poke bowl I've got sushi rice, sweet corn, edamame beans, chicken, avocado and cucumber. It's very nice. And garlic mayo. Oh, vegan garlic mayo. It's amazing. James has got pizza.
Why are you outing me every time?
Because you have pizza.
Shame.
And we're watching From. I've decided that takeaway is also okay because I've got a big bench tomorrow, so I'd rather have a lot of calories in me and a lot of carbs. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'll probably not check in again, but I'm going to eat, we're going to watch some TV, going to do my mobility, we're going to try and get a nice early night tonight, ready for a big session tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Friday morning. There's a bit of sunshine. I don't want to alarm anyone, but there is a little bit of sunshine. It's still fucking cold. It's like 13 degrees, which for June is just not ideal. And the bench press is right next to the shutter in the gym, and I guarantee you the shutter's going to be open and I'm going to get cold. So that's fun. On the menu today, I've got my last heavy session, my last peak session, which is a little bit terrifying. I don't know how I feel about it. But I've got an RP 8 to 8.5 bench single. I don't know what we're going to get. Last week we did 57 and an 8. So I'm happy with anything 57 and above. Like, I don't want to speak numbers into existence just in case. I'm feeling good. Bench has been feeling so much better this prep. Like, I'm more confident with it. The technique just feels a bit better. I've got my taper. My last taper session. I've got that through. RP5 squat, nice. RP5 bench, RP4 bench, RP5 leg press, nice. Okay, that's so scary now that I've got my last session through. Yeah, and then what was I talking about? Don't remember. Got the bench, and then the peak's done. And then I've got some really light sumo work. I've got RP5 sumo double, and some working sets, and then accessory wise, I think I've literally just got one set of RDLs at a 6. And 2 sets of rows at a 7. Bench is the main character today. So yeah, I'll see you at the gym. Let's go and have a really good bench session. Back to lisping. Let's go and have a really good bench session. Did it. Okay, so bench time. So this is actually my last warm up at 57, which I've left in, and you will see why. She moved well, so I went for 60. let's just wait and see what happens. I'm kind of pissed off about this. The whole butt came off the bench. There was downward movement. It's not comp legal. We move. And then I had 4x4 at 50 kilos, which I think moved really well. Coach said my touch was just too heavy, so that's why I focused on my working sets, trying to make them a really nice soft touch, and they did feel kind of nice, so I guess that's a win. Guys, the peak is done. We have peaked. It's done. Crazy. I'm not happy with that bench. Really not happy with the execution. Spoken to coach about it. I know where we went wrong. Know what we need to focus on. Not the end of the world, but I don't think I've ever in the whole time that I have been powerlifting, I don't think my butt's ever lifted like that before. So I don't know why she did it today. Not an ideal time to start doing that. But yeah, it wasn't a strength issue. It was a skill issue. At least it went up. At least it did come down, but at least it went up. There was definitely downward movement, but at least it went back up. At least I didn't fail it. I'd have been more upset if I actually failed it. Because I did fail 60 about last block. I did fail it because I pressed the wrong way. It's a match PB, like that is my max. But I've checked in with coach. We have discussed numbers for comp, which are looking very exciting. I'm happy with everything. Peak is done. I'm feeling a bit emotional. Don't know how I feel about that. I've literally got one more session on Monday, which is like my taper session. So I've got really light squats, really light bench. That's it. Yeah, I feel weird. I feel really weird. I'm happy. It's been a good peak. It's been a good prep. 10 weeks, not a long prep. I don't recommend it, but it's been good. And I'm excited. And it's going to be a good day next Wednesday. I don't know who I'm trying to convince more. Myself or you guys? I'm off to work now. I've got an 11 till 6 shift. I'm actually staying a bit later tonight to PT one of my gals. And then this evening, so normally I go to my mum's for dinner on Saturdays, but she's away tomorrow, so we're going to go have dinner at my mum's tonight, which is nice. And end the peak week with a nice mac and cheese, which I'm buzzing for. And then tomorrow we can literally just like pack and get everything sorted, because the way Monday is going to work. So our flight's at 1:40. I'm expecting security to be a little bit of a bitch, because the other thing that's stressing me out is I'm obviously on medication at the moment, and I've asked my doctor for a doctor's note, and they haven't got back to me. So my meds could get taken away from me at the hospital, at the airport. Obviously, we're manifesting that it doesn't. Like, it's got my name on it, and like, it's prescribed to me. But yeah, so I'm expecting security to be a little bit of a bitch. So we want to get there. We booked our parking at Stansted from 10 a.m, so we can get there from any time. But the drive's like 2 hours. So we're going to need to leave here at like 8:30, 9 o'clock the latest. Which means I need to be in the gym for 6, 5:30, 6. That is vile. That is disgusting. That's not okay. I'm going to be a zombie. I might actually have to sleep on the plane, which I don't do. I don't sleep on planes. So we literally need to make sure everything is packed and ready to go. The only thing that won't be packed is obviously my training kit, because I'll be training. It's going to be a bit of a hectic Monday, but once we're in and at the airport, it should be fine. And we also need to finish pack, well not finish, but do some more packing of house stuff, because we're obviously moving on the Monday we get back. So that's fun. We've really planned this so well. I really want to like say my numbers, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to tell you guys my openers. You are going to have to wait for the next vlog to see what happens. The next vlog is probably going to be, hopefully, the best one. This is obviously the last prep vlog. The next vlog will be in Poland. It should be fun. Should be some friends in there. Whether or not I get the camera out with them is a whole other story, because it makes me cringe. It makes me cringe too much, okay? Yeah, I'm going to get ready for work now. Probably check back in maybe later, maybe tomorrow. We shall see. But yeah. Hello, it is Saturday. I've been to work this morning, worked 9 till 1, and then came home, had a little bit of lunch, and then we went to Tesco's. We went and got our money changed up into the Polish zloty, which is fun to say. The exchange rate is pretty crazy. We got quite a lot for not too much, so I'm happy with that. I love getting new currencies as well and seeing what their like notes look like. It's very interesting. Then we did a big food shop, well not really big, but like a holiday food shop. So like got all the food and stuff for Monday. half of my hand luggage I've realised is going to be snacks, because I literally have no idea what gluten-free food I'm going to be able to get in Poland. So, and I don't know what it's going to be like at the airport on Monday. I'm assuming it will be fine, but you never know, and I don't want to be missing calories 2 days out. So I got some like sandwiches and ham to make up, some like ham and cheese sandwiches to take. Got some like gluten-free Pringles just for like a carby snack, and a pack of my caramel rice cakes because those will be coming with me. And then I got some like little sandwich bags because I'm gonna have to put my cream of rice powder into like little bags. I don't really give a shit what I eat after Wednesday, but I don't want to change my breakfast on comp day. I want to be able to have my normal breakfast, otherwise it would just feel weird. And now we need to start kind of packing the suitcase a little bit, because we've only got today and tomorrow afternoon to kind of get shit together, because we need to pack the suitcase for Poland and also kind of pack some more stuff to move when we get back, which is fun. So yeah, today and tomorrow is literally just going to be working and packing, so nothing exciting. So I'm probably going to sign the vlog off now. Last prep vlog, prep done, prep finished. Thanks for coming on the journey with me. The next time you see me, it will be for the comp vlog, which is exciting. That'll be the most exciting vlog. Yeah, you get to see my final taper session, you'll get to come to Poland with me, then you'll get to see how we do at comp. And it'll be a good week. So thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you on the other side.